After Sulun flags off NYSC orientation course with 1,125 core members.
Ogun doctors plan September 1 strike over unpaid allowance.
Bauchi woman kills 4-day hot stepson with insecticide.
NSCDC impounds rail tracks worth 800 million naira. Arrest 13 suspects.
National Assembly to hold executive judiciary accountable, says the Speaker.
Associates Mount Senator's aide demand killer soldiers' arrests.
Inspector General of Police unveils plans to set up special intervention squad to combat crimes nationwide.
Akwa Ibom man kills son, dumps burnt cubs in pit toilets.
Reps assure government's efforts towards release of abducted corps members.
Gunmen kidnap 6 OSHU farmers. 1 escapes.
Federal government, states, local governments share 966 billion naira July revenue.
Bauchi woman kills 4-day-old stepson with insecticide.
And on sports, Budapest 2023, Amuson is into hurdles semis.
Details of these and more will come your way after this timeout.
Another beautiful morning to all our listeners out there. You are welcome to another edition of your darling program's Headline. This morning we are two on the program, and my name is Nathaniel Oyegoke.
My name is Doluchi Amada. Thanks for joining us.
Now let's go to the business of the day. The Federation Account Allocation Committee says it shared 966.11 billion naira among the 3 tiers of governments for July 2023. The figure represents a marginal increase of 59.6 billion naira compared to the 907 billion naira shared for June 2023, and it is the highest this year. This is according to a statement by the Director of Press and Public Relations Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, Bawa, in Abuja. The total amount includes gross statutory revenue, value-added tax, and electronic money transfer levies and exchange rate difference revenue.
The African Union has suspended the Republic of Niger from all its activities following last month's military coup in the country. In a communique issued on Tuesday, the Union noted that its decision to suspend Niger followed the failure of the military junta to hand over power to the democratically elected President Mohamed Bazoum. The turnout is sequel to back-and-forth negotiations and threats from concerned stakeholders to see to the restoration of democracy in the Sahel states. Meanwhile, a former Nigerian military head of state and envoy of the Economic Community of West African States for Peaceful Resolution in Niger, General Salam Abubakar, expressed hope on Tuesday that the meeting in Niger with the coup leaders was very fruitful and could lead to a positive result. Speaking with State House correspondents after the meeting with President Bola Tinubu, Abubakar noted that the visit to Niger was a fruitful one and channels for diplomacy have been opened. While giving further details of his discussion with the president, the elder statement said the ECOWAS head of state and government have made him an envoy to the Niger Republic, and they are there over the weekend to see the military people and discuss discuss issues relating to how to find a way to the problem.
The House of Representatives has expressed commitments towards ensuring the timely release of the abducted Akwa Ibom corps members. It could be recalled that 8 corps members from Akwa Ibom State were abducted in Gazau, Zamfara State, while traveling to Sokoto for their one-year national service. The chairman, House of Representative Committee on Youth Development, Martins Essen, in a chat with journalists in Uyo, decried the kidnap and assured of government's efforts towards their release. Essen disclosed that the House of Representatives, under the leadership of the Speaker, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, is committed to making laws that will guarantee the safety and welfare of Nigerians, including corps members.
After 12 years of closure due to Boko Haram activities in Borno State, Governor Babagana Zulum has officially flagged up the National Youth Service Corps Course 1 with 1,125 prospective corps members. Speaking during the flagging off ceremony at the ATC Temporary Orientation Camp in Maiduguri, Zulum stated that the entire security architecture of Borno has witnessed tremendous improvement under him. He noted that, according to him, now the people in Borno State are going about their businesses without any risk to life or property. According to him, the synergy between the state government, military, paramilitary, and other security outfits in the state remained very productive and action-oriented, which led to the reopening of the NYSC orientation camp 12 years after closure.
The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, has again vowed that the National Assembly will hold the President Bola Tinubu's administration as well as the judicial arm of government accountable. Abbas said that the National Assembly's oversight of holding the other arms of the government accountable is critical to Nigeria's democracy. The Speaker will give the assurance at a one-day workshop on assessment of the national monitoring and evaluation policy of Nigeria and the role of legislature organized by the Director of Planning and Legislative Budget of the National Assembly, pledged that the 10th Assembly will be accountable to the public. The Speaker explained that the issue of monitoring and evaluation constitutes a major part of the constitutional responsibility of the legislature, which is called oversight. He said, through oversight, the legislature, as the representatives of the people, ensures that the government remains accountable to citizens on the utilizations of public funds, as well as in the implementation of policies and laws. He stressed that these policies and laws are codifications of the wishes and aspirations of the Nigerian people. Hence, it is one function that is critical to democracy as a government of the people.
Nigerians have expressed anger over the delay in the distribution of the palliatives by state governors. The Nigerian Labour Congress, Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, the Nigerian Union of Teachers, National Union of Pensioners, and others in separate interviews lamented the hunger among their members and expressed misgivings about the way the palliative package was being handled by the authorities. Last Thursday, the federal government had announced the distribution of 180 billion naira and 180 trucks of rice to states to ease the subsidy pains, but many governors have kept the materials in warehouses while the workers and residents languish in hunger. The federal government announced 5 billion naira palliative for each state of the federation and 180 trucks of rice as part of measures to assuage the pains of the subsidy removal, which had led to multiple hikes in fuel pump price and driven up the prices of goods and services, worsening the poverty level in the country.
And the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has unfolded a plan to set up a special intervention squad to combat crimes and criminalities nationwide. Egbetokun made this known in his response to a request for the establishment of an additional mobile police unit by the chairman of Ibadan Council of Mogajis, Asimi Yuariori, at a stakeholders meeting held at the Oyo Police Command, Eleyele. The IGP, who stressed the need for collaboration among the relevant stakeholders, said this will assist in the effective policing of various communities. He assured the people of Oyo State of the establishment of the squad. The IGP added that the security strategy in the country is being reviewed for effective policing.
State Polytechnic Polytechnic Ire, OSHU State Polytechnic Ire, OSHU State Polytechnic Ire. This is to inform the general public, especially those who are seeking admission into the higher national diploma programs, that admission application form into programs in the faculties of engineering, science, environmental studies, information and communication technology, arts and industrial design, financial studies, and management studies are now available for sales at a sum of 15,000 naira only. To qualify for the OSPOLY HND program, candidates must have completed the national diploma program and 1 year industrial attachment plus 5 credits all-level passes, including English and mathematics. For more information, check the OSPOLY website www.ospoly.edu.ng or call 0803-4007-555, 090-5506-3355 and 080-384-42069. Anasa, Mr. Abiodun Oloyede, Acting Registrar.
Global Leaders Academy, always a leader. Thinking of where to get qualitative education for your child? Think of Global Leaders Academy. Our creche, nursery, primary and secondary schools are established in tandem with global standards with qualified and experienced teachers. At Global Leaders Academy, we have state-of-the-art facilities such as comfortable hostel accommodation with maximum security, well-equipped science laboratory, school buses, adequately furnished library, and many more. Oh yes, worship centers are available to accommodate each student's preferred religion. We also take our students for excursion on a regular basis. These and many more reasons are why Global Leaders Academy has been a choice school for parents who desire qualitative education for their children. Visit us today at Global Leaders Academy, located at Plot 1AMB, Oroki Estate, Lameko Junction, Oshogbo, or call 0815-928-0037. At Global Leaders Academy, we are not led, we lead, and always a leader.
The warning by a former Nigerian military head of state, General Salami Abubakar, against war in Niger is our focus on your view segment this morning. And the number to dial is
081-8777-5777 is the number to dial to make your contribution on the step taken by the African Union and the warning given by the former president of Nigeria, who happens to be ECOWAS mediator. An Abuja High Court sitting at Maitama has granted 500 million naira bail to a Lagos-based businessman, Dr. Akintoye Akindele, who was accused of offering the sum of 50 million naira to men of the Nigeria Police Force (NPF) as bribe. Trial Justice Amsa Mohasu okayed the release of the defendant on bail after he dismissed an application the NPF made to further retain him in its custody. Police had, through its lawyer, Mr. Simon Long, SAN, prayed the court to allow the defendant, who is facing a 1-count bribery charge, to remain in its custody pending the conclusion of its ongoing investigations.
Following an alleged failure by the government to pay hazard allowance, 450 doctors in state-owned health facilities across Ogun State are planning an indefinite strike and suspension of services beginning September 1. It was gathered that doctors comprised mainly those working at the OSBC Onabanjo University Hospital and different general hospitals and primary health centers across the state, as well as those working with the Ministry of Health and Health Management Board. Findings revealed that in total 450 medical doctors work in different state-owned health facilities in the state.
Troops of the military task force Operation Safe Haven, maintaining peace in Plateau and parts of Bauchi and Kaduna State, says it has arrested 39 suspects for banditry, kidnapping, and armed robbery in 1 week. Its media officer, Captain James Hoyer, stated in Jos that the suspects were arrested between 14th and 21st of this month. He added that the troops also recovered arms and ammunition, as well as illicit drugs from the suspects.
We have a call on the line. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
My contribution this one is that try to hit the advice given to us by General Zaka.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
To bring that to give them the brick that I will return the government to the civilian and democracy. So that is the only solution to the whole matter. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's
sir.
your name?
My name is Aro Olaoye from Ijegun Adeje, Ife.
You're welcome.
Hello?
You're
Yes, we
welcome,
can
sir.
hear you. Go ahead.
Thank you. The federal, the ECOWAS and the AU should listen to the advice of a statesman, that is former military president, who is a man of experience, a man of peace, so his words should be taken. The federal government and all the ECOWAS should listen. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello?
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Morning to you.
Good morning.
I'm calling from Ozomo. Generally speaking, I want to thank the African Union for making efforts to restore democracy in the Nigeria Republic. They have been fine, but they must not go for war. They should use diplomatic means to do this. And the final solution is for our political gradations all over African nations to govern very well. That is the only panacea to military caution. Good morning.
Thank
Good
you.
morning. Hello?
Good morning.
Another development president, Bola Tinubu, has ordered the Director General and Chief Executive Officer of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, Aliyu Aziz, to commence a 90-day pre-retirement leave. Hello?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
This is Comrade Adeleke calling from Ede.
You're welcome, sir.
I want to give it to the former President Abubakar for that move and for the government as well. And I want the dialogue is every answer for every anarchy. Dialogue is the key. And thank God it's getting new shape. And with that, when we are talking of kinetic and not kinetic approach, that is a peaceful means of approach. So I wish them the best, and that's a good direction. They got put an end to this in Niger. Good morning.
Good morning. According to the release, President Tinubu has also approved the appointment of Bisoye Kuka Odusote as the acting Director General and CEO of NIMC for a 90-day period. Hello?
Good morning, sir.
Good
Good morning.
Alaji Mufutawa Adeleke from Okebane.
You're welcome.
All we need is peace. Dialogue. Though it's good to restore democracy, but it should be done peacefully. Good morning.
Thank you.
Hello?
Please go back. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps has arrested 13 suspected railway vandals with large quantities of long rails and sleepers worth 800 million naira. According to a statement signed by the Corps spokesman Babawale Afolabi, the suspects were arrested by the Commandant General Special Intelligence Corps.
The British police have charged the former Minister of Petroleum, Mrs. Desani Alice Madueke, with bribery. The UK police have said the suspected she had accepted bribes in return for awarding multi-million pound oil and gas contract. Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you over there.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this Dr. OJU from Ibuchi.
You're welcome, sir.
Now, I will advise the federal government, especially the new president, to avoid going to war in the Niger Republic. Nigeria is still fighting war against Boko Haram, and the problem is still there, and even the country is not at peace now. people are running up in abject poverty. Things are not okay. Some people who have vehicles at home because they couldn't avoid the price of fuel. So let's face the problem of one thing to solve the problem of this country before going to war is because the money that is supposed to be used for the Nigerians, for the betterment of Nigeria, cannot be used for purchase of weapons to fight wars. So I will advise you not to put this country into confusion. God help us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The National Assembly Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Humaya, the Abia State capital, has dismissed a petition challenging the election of the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Chief Benjamin Kalu, for lacking in merit. While delivering judgment on the matter, the three-man panel led by Justice Samson King ruled that it is the right of the first respondent to change his name. Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Alaji Kamibade from Kanishi, Nami.
You're welcome.
Georgia is better than war. I implore the ECOWAS and AU to tread the path of peace. Thank you.
Thank you for your contributions. Moving now to sport. World Women's 100-meter hurdles champion and record holder Tobi Amusan returned to the tracks with a bang and is on course to successfully defending her title after easing into the semi-finals of the event at the 2023 World Championship in Hungary, in what was her first race since July 17, when she was provisionally suspended by the Athletics Integrity Unit for missing 3 whereabouts tests. The Nigerian made light work of the heat, winning in a time of 12.48 seconds. Though she started slowly, Amusan showed no sign of being out of competitive action for about a month as it displays Jamaican champion Megan Taper, who was second.
Chelsea confirmed Super Eagles eligible midfielder has undergone surgery after an injury. Through the official website, Chelsea have provided an update regarding the injury of Super Eagles eligible midfielder Kane Chukwuemeka. The 19-year-old picked up an injury towards the end of the first half, and Chelsea lost to West Ham on Sunday at the London Stadium. The London-based side has revealed that the England Youth International suffered a knee injury and has undergone surgery.
On that report, we have come to the end of today's edition of Headlines.
On behalf of our production advisor Abiodun Olalere, our producer is Muturayo Ayegbayo. Tomorrow is another day when you are going to meet our colleagues at the same time on your darling program Headlines. And until then, my name is Nathaniel Oyeguke, and
from Oluchi Amuda, we are saying good morning.
You're listening to OJU for the 5 megahertz.
Just like water, we are the indispensable companion.
dágbére fẹ́nìkan adájọ́ mọ́ yẹ asọ̀rọ̀ mọ́tàsí ọjọ́ tó bá sọnù ni wọ́n ń wá dágbére fẹ́nìkan nítorí ayé ti fẹ́lẹ́ dágbére fẹ́nìkan ìgbà ló sọnù ni wọ́n bá ń wá ìgbà lẹ́nìkan bá sọ wípé ṣebó lámì àwọn èèyàn wá ń jẹ́ kó yé pé ṣebí nígbà tí abárígbá ni àmì ara rẹ̀ á tó di rírí àbásìkò yìí kọ́ tó jẹ́ wípé bílé bá ṣe é jí gbé